Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here in MTK Scotland Gym in Holytown. With me I've got Lewis Benson. It's an hour before the weigh-in. I didn't manage to get you yesterday after the press conference just to get your thoughts. So what are your thoughts with what happened yesterday?
Man, deluded. Crazy, like. But he's, as he says, he's an entertainer, but who's entertaining? No, me anyway. I'm just laughing at him.
So how did those start from? I know you use the sparring sessions and all this sort of stuff.
I don't think this is beef. I think this is just, it's no beef to me. It's a laugh. It's got everyone thinking, talking about the fight. It's nothing to me, you know what I mean? After the fight, we're going to shake hands or have a laugh.
Be friends again?
To me, it's nothing. It's nothing personal. It's just.
Well, there's the after party at District. Are you going to be dancing partners and all this sort of stuff?
He's a good dancer, so I don't know about that. Nah, just take it as it comes, you know what I mean? As everyone knows my thoughts on this fight and knows my thoughts on everything that's happened, everything that's been said, I'm fully confident. Like, I just looking forward to it now. Made the weight comfortably, feel good. So I just ready to rock. But as I said, I wasn't the one that mentioned sparring. If you remember the first interview, I said we had some rounds together and stuff like that. I know his strengths, I know his weaknesses, that's what I said. Then he was the one that mentioned, he never came in second gear and all that stuff, which is absolute lies, because he got played with. That's what it was. I'm not one for going on about sparring stories and that. So he started it, so I just said my part. So that's how it started. He was making out it was me that started it. No, it was you that said you weren't in second gear. And then obviously, I just told the truth.
Well, you know yourself, you've been in the game long enough, Lewis. I mean, for the amateurs, you've been, this is going to be your 12th pro fight, so you have been in the game far enough. You know sparring and fighting is two separate things. So, you're obviously going to expect a different Tyrone McKenna from the spar that you had with him. Yeah. So, what type of fight are you expecting then? You must have seen his fight with Cato and Anto Upton as well, so he does bring it.
The fight with Cato, done brilliant, stayed in the fight. I don't think it was that close, in my opinion. I thought Cato won convincingly. Everyone's got opinions on fights and stuff like that. That's just my opinion. They obviously say different, and so do the judges. So I didn't think it was that close. I just thought Cato won. Cato could have stepped up at any time, done more than enough. You know what I mean? Like, to make it not even close in my eyes. But he did work hard, he did bring it, and the crowd helped him get over the finish line. So what type of fight I'm expecting? He stands off me, I'll box him. He comes forward, I'll box him. So either way, it's the same outcome.
You're going to win?
I'm going to win, well.
Okay, well, all going well. That's like on Friday, well, tomorrow night actually. I mean, you're both coming off the loss, but all going well for you Friday night. It puts you back in the mix domestically, doesn't it? So if you're looking at the sort of guys, as you said, you're confident you're going to get the win. So and you're looking at domestically, the guys you're going to fight next. I know you know Robbie Davies Jr. Very well, because you've fought him twice, I believe, in amateurs.
Yeah, we boxed each other twice. Yeah.
So he obviously holds a Commonwealth and the British. Is that something you're aiming for?
100%. You want the Commonwealth, and that's just what I'm in it for. I always say I want to get the domestic level, win the Commonwealth, win the British title, then we'll take it from there. That's my first dream in boxing. So all going well, maybe a couple more fights down the line, I'll be in line for a British title shot. If Robbie still holds it, I don't know, I think he'll progress quite fast, because he's already been shouting out for some big names. So, but if I get myself in a good position, there's always going to be good fights there for me. So, and with MTK, look at this back-to-back good fights for myself. Yeah. So,
well, MTK, I lost, like some fighters who lose might be forgotten about, but with MTK, as it's shown with you and Tyrone, they just put you back and straight in the big fights and
100%,
big shows and stuff like that. So a loss really doesn't make or break a fight.
It doesn't. Depends if you go out there and get an absolute doing, then you might think, I need to rebuild. But me and Tyrone went in there, put good performances on. He got beat by a couple of points, I got beat by a point. Everyone's got an opinion on both fights, so there's always going to be, when you're in fights like that, you're always going to get work, you know what I mean? Like, tomorrow night, if that's another close fight, the loser's not going to not get work because of it. He just got piped at the end, you know what I mean? So as long as 2 good performances, I think there'll be loads of opportunity for both of us. But as I say now, I'm not losing tomorrow night. Like, there's no way in hell he will beat me. I will show that tomorrow night. And all these wee guys, I've got everything to say. I don't know where they're getting all this from as well. So.
Well, that's what I was going to touch on. Like, Paddy had his little bit to say to you at the press conference and that. Where did this all come from between you and Paddy as well? So I've seen some of the tweets that you were sending each other, and like your friends were chiming in as well. So where did all this start?
I don't know. Like, just started tweeting me one day and started, you know, that. But you know, when he sees me, he sound. You know what I mean? And that was just yesterday. Paddy being Paddy. I've not got a problem with anyone. Like, this is boxing. This is a business. I'm just chilling. You know what I mean? But Paddy's always got something to say. I always want to be the loudest man in the room when he's the smallest man in the room. Just says it all about him. But I just mentioned Sonny Edwards to him so many times in the tweets. He never mentioned back. He would answer everyone's question but the Sonny Edwards question. I don't get that, but it is what it is. So aye, they just stick up for the man, which is understandable.
Yeah.
I would do that as well for my boys, you know what I mean? So everything to me is like a pinch of salt. He'll rate on my stuff every day. I don't know why he's getting out of it. He's not winding me up and it's just Paddy Barnes, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, let's get away from this sort of thing as well. Like, I've touched on it before with you, Lewis. I know how good you are. I've seen you for years now down at Lock End. How far do you think you can go in this game? I mean, you've been gym mates with Josh Taylor and you see how he's progressed. And your division, the super lightweight division, not just domestically but at world level, is just stacked with talent. Do you believe that division is maybe one of the toughest divisions worldwide?
I believe it is. I believe domestically is the toughest because the domestically is unbelievable. Or one of the toughest. There's obviously other good weights out there.
Yeah.
I think it's a really, really tough division domestically. And what I've seen, we're talking about the top domestic fighters are on the world scene, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like Jack Carroll, Terry Flanagan, Josh Taylor.
Exactly. Yeah. These guys are world scene, you know what I mean? But these are the top domestic fighters. This is a hard division. But
can you see yourself mixing up then with a couple of good fights behind you, mixing with these guys?
100%. Like, all going well tomorrow, which, as I say, we're ready for. Then another couple of wins. Who knows what can happen, you know what I mean? It's only a couple of opportunities. Like, Tyrone spoke a lot about the Tyrone fight, but the O'Hara Davis fight. They want to fight that, and that's being a big name.
I mean, there's Sam Maxwell downstairs as well. So
Sam's a good fighter as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be gunning for me after I beat his gym mate tomorrow anyway. So.
Do you think?
He'll be gunning for me.
Well, that's a good thing. That means another big fight on the horizon, is it not?
Exactly.
Well, there you go. Well, I can't let you go, Lewis, because after your big fight tomorrow, there's another huge fight. On the Saturday night,
yes.
No doubt you'll be watching it because you're a boxing fan as well. Wilder v Fury. Wilder v Fury. So I just want to get your thoughts on that and how do you see it playing out?
My thoughts on this fight, it's a brilliant fight, and I've been watching the head-to-heads and all that. It's good laugh and stuff like that. They're both showmen, but I'm going with Tyson Fury, the main man, to box on points. I think he's unbelievable fighter, unbelievable talent, and his movement is going to be too much for Wilder. But the thing is, if a Wilder, he could be getting outboxed for 10, 12, 11 and a half rounds. He could be getting outboxed for.
And he's got that equaliser there, yeah.
So
and you're not the one that said that.
It's heavyweight boxing, you know what I mean. Anything can happen, but I know Tyson Fury can take a shot. Like, you remember his last round against Klitschko, when Klitschko came and gave him everything. He got through that. He got hit with a big right hand, but he still danced about and got away. The fight's going to be done after, say, 8 or 9 rounds. 8 rounds, say. It's going to be like 8-0 to Fury, because Wilder's not going to work him out, but he's got the equaliser. That's going to keep us watching until the end.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter how the fight's going, you're going to watch till the end, because he's always got that.
That little equaliser will do. So you've got to weigh in about maybe 40 minutes time. So
I'm looking forward to it.
You'll probably be gasping a drink of water, maybe, I don't know. You made the bit easy, you said, didn't you, buddy? Right. Again, thanks for doing this Fight for TV, and I'll catch up with you soon, Lewis. Good luck, mate.